Mr. President, 2 weeks ago, a woman named Kristi Noem came and appeared before the Senate Judiciary Committee. We had been asking her to come in and explain her management of the Department of Homeland Security for months. She said she was too busy. We knew better. We watched what one aspect of that department was doing with the ICE agents, not only in Chicago, which I'm honored to represent, but also in Minneapolis. So finally, she weakened and succumbed to our request and basically said, I'll come, we'll do the Senate on Tuesday, I'll do the House on Wednesday, and don't bother me for a while. Didn't work out as she planned. She appeared before the Senate Judiciary Committee and wouldn't answer questions directly to her about the management of the department and things that she had said and done. The Achilles heel turned out to be a $200 million publicity stunt, which she had bilked the taxpayers out of so that she could travel around the country by television and by social media, riding horses, appearing before Mount Rushmore, and she said the president approved it. The next day she appeared before the House Judiciary Committee and had a similar experience. By the end of the day, she was finished. 2 weeks ago, the head of the Department of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem, was fired by President Trump. Clearly, there's something wrong in that department, and it starts with ICE. This paramilitary force that showed up in the city of Chicago and across the United States and has killed at least 2, maybe 3 innocent American citizens. Their charge was to go after criminals who managed to sneak across our border and live in the United States. You heard the president's speech over and over again. We're going to get the worst of the worst. Remember he said that? The terrorists, the murderers, the rapists, the criminally insane. That's what we're going after. But the record of the ICE agency is much different. When they take a look at all of those that they have deported and taken into some kind of a holding cell, it turns out that only 1 out of 7 have any kind of criminal record. 1 out of 7. So 6 of the people that they are arresting and detaining and moving off to different detention camps have no criminal record at all. They're not the worst of the worst. They are folks that overstayed a visa into the United States, period. So she came and appeared before us, and we have said repeatedly on our side, we want to work with the administration to change the standards for ICE so that they are basically the same standards that apply to your state troopers and your hometown police. Basic standards of law enforcement that professionals follow. ICE is a far cry from that today. But what we're looking for are changes that makes them comply with the law and the Constitution. So there's a question of funding the Department of Homeland Security. 2 weeks ago, the Democrats said, here's our position. We'll fund everything in the Department of Homeland Security, all of it, including TSA, except for ICE, and we're negotiating with the White House. Let's get it done. 9 times, come to the floor 9 times, Democrats have come to the floor and said we'll fund the entire department, including TSA, including FEMA, including the Coast Guard. ICE, let's resolve by negotiation. We're in the middle of that right now. 9 times, the Republicans objected to that proposal from the Democrats. So to come to the floor now and blame the Democrats because people in TSA are not being paid doesn't reflect the reality of what happened on the floor.